So leg day has been smashed. Was actually meant to train with someone this morning. However, they bailed on me. Some men just aren't cut out for leg day, particularly early morning leg day, which is disappointing. But I went in, had an awesome session, fueled up first with 700 calories of breakfast, pretty much pure carbohydrates. Trained, so we started off with leg extensions, hammy curls. I did a wee bit of calves before that. Then I went on to squats and just building up to a heavy 8 reps I got up to for 2 sets. Then we went on to leg press, where I did 2 sets of 10 reps with my feet high and wide, and 2 sets of 15 reps with my feet low on the platform. And then just finished off with a set of walking lunges. That workout, sets and reps, will be down below in the description if I remember to put it there. But right now, we are just stopping off for a monster top up and to grab some protein bars. So I'm gonna go in, grab some of that stuff, because this is the last can of monster I've got. Right, got the goods. So I grabbed a bunch of C4. I get 8 C4 truthfully because the C4 was cheaper than White Monster and we're all about saving money. And then got a bunch of the Cream Egg Grenade protein bars as a sweet treat at night, because I always like something sweet before bed, and these are very good if you microwave them and soften them up. The C4 is because you need an energy drink a day to keep the tiredness away, so we'll rip a couple of these over the weekend. But I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna show you something pretty interesting when it comes to controlling your calories and your macros if you're wanting to dial in a wee bit and keep lean pretty easily. So simple, so effective, and it means you actually aren't hungry. So when I get home, I'll do a wee bit of work, then I'll show you guys the strategy that I'm running to keep lean year round, but to make sure that I'm getting those cheat meals, getting those high calorie days, getting the food that I want to eat. So I'll show you that in a wee bit. So this right here is the maths behind how I stay lean effortless. Every single week I have higher calorie days, and I have a full cheat day at the weekend, which is absurd, where I have the chocolates, I have at least 1 takeaway, sometimes 2, and I eat a lot of food. So I still stay lean now, around that like 12% body fat. And I do that with this maths. This is called calorie cycling, and it's something that I do for myself, it's something that I do for my clients, but it's also something you can adopt to make sure that you either stay lean or you drop fat easier. So stop looking at calories in a single day and look at it across the week. So for me to stay the exact same weight I am right now, around that 12% body fat range, I need to eat 2,800 calories, right? If you times that across the week, the 7 days of the week, that's 19,600 calories. Now, the way I've split this up is 5 days of the week, I'm on 2,200 calories. Truthfully, it's a good number. I'm slightly restricted, I can't have everything I want, but I'm also full going to bed. If I drop any lower than this, I struggle, I'm hungry between meals, I'm hungry before bed, and I don't like to go below 2,200. However, I have 2 high calorie days. My first high calorie day is where I want to train harder. This is my leg day. This is the workout that takes the most amount of effort. So it's a higher calorie day, so I can get more food in before I go train. My second high calorie day is my cheat day, where I do a workout, but then I also get whatever cravings I want. I can eat whatever I want, because I have a remainder of 8,600 calories from only eating 2,200 for 5 days of the week. So I've just taken this number and split it across the 2 days. I've not split it evenly because I don't really need a massive surplus for leg day. I just need a good pre-workout meal. But I can go ham on Saturday. I can eat pretty much anything I want because I've got 5,800 calories to play with. And on Sunday, this is where I have my longest cardio session. So I want plenty of fuel going into that cardio session too. Simply doing the maths like this, it takes 60 seconds to be able to figure this out. You can have so much more flexibility in your week. If you want a cheat day on a Friday, put higher calories there and just pull back. If you've got an event at the weekend, say you've got a birthday, a wedding, a celebration of some sort, and you know that you're going to be going out, having food, maybe even drinking, save some calories and put it there. That's called calorie banking for an event. But truthfully, I just run this consistently. I just do this plan over and over and over again, and I stay lean. And all I need to do to gain more muscle is to put this number up 100 each time. When I hit a plateau, when my weight stops moving up right now, all I do is I put that number up, divide it across 5 days, and then have a couple of extra calories to spare on those higher days, and life's easy. Fat loss does not need to be hard when you look at it across the week instead of looking at it in a day. Because I would rather give up chocolate, cakes, pizza, fried chicken, whatever for 5 days of the week, just so I can have 2 days where I can really fit in more of what I want and then have whatever I want. Give it a go. If you want a plan like this laid out for you, just copy this, figure out your daily maintenance number, figure out what you need to be in a deficit. Obviously, I'm not trying to lose weight. If you need to be in a deficit, that number might be lower, so create a 200 to 400 deficit, and that's your daily number. Times that across the week, and then figure out what days you want your low and your high days to be on. Life's golden. If you want a meal plan or a proper structure for this, and you want a wee bit more information on how you can actually work this, what foods you should eat, things like that, there's information from our one-to-one coaching down below in the description. Feel free to check that out. There's a load of information there. There's no obligation, but I can set you this up so that dieting doesn't even feel like dieting.